fuera, pintarse la cara.
Welcome back to Querer es Poder, where there's a will, there's a way. Our show is about inspiring, educating, and motivating young and not so young people in Santa Clarita. And, I like that you're here because you're the perfect example for that. You do trainings, you have great experience, and you have a lot to give to this community, Bill.
Well, thank you, Patsy, for saying that. One of the things we like to do with the Latino Chamber is we like to, our mission statement is to help small businesses grow and succeed. But it's also to contribute to the community. So we do a lot of things to contribute to the community. Like we have the Cinco de Mayo event over in Old Town Newhall, where we get 5,000 people to come out to our Cinco de Mayo event and remember the kids with a piñata and everything.
That was a good event for the entire family.
Yeah, we had over 100 kids hitting piñatas. It was incredible. And then we put on an event in June. We put on an event called Viva la Salsa over at Hart Park. LA County supported the event. That was a wonderful event where we had musicians come out, some local musicians, some out-of-town musicians come out and display their music. And we had the community come out and dance in the open air in our LA County Hart Park, which, by the way, I heard that they're redoing the chain link fence, and they're going to put some iron fencing there, and it's going to look even nicer than it looks now, and it's going to be more inviting. So we're excited about that. We're so excited that in December, the Latino Chamber is going to have an event at Hart Park, and it's called Posada Navideña. The Posada Navideña. And you, Patsy, were instrumental in making that happen, so I'm going to give you credit for that.
In Mexico, it's a big celebration for us to celebrate the Posadas before Baby Jesus is coming.
That's
so we're
right.
celebrating before. It's like the baby shower.
Right.
Kind of.
Right. Yeah.
Of the Christmas.
Yep. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a baby shower for baby Jesus.
Exactly.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have that right.
We do parties for everything.
Yeah. And somehow we're going to turn that into a party. And it's going to be a big party for the kids because we're going to have a lot of free presents for a lot of kids.
Nice.
So
Piñata?
They're going to have piñata. They're going to have Christmas tree. They're going to have the baby Jesus. Not in person, but that thing.
Do you think we will have Santa too?
And we're going to have Santa Claus is going to be there, and Santa Claus is going to be there giving out presents like he was last year.
Yeah.
Only more of them. So these are the things the Latino Chamber does. We help the community. We contribute to the community. We contribute to small businesses. We provide small businesses with an environment in which to start their businesses, grow their businesses, and succeed in their businesses. And as we say in the show theme, we want to inspire people. And one of the reasons we have so many wonderful guests here is we want our listeners to be inspired that their stories can be your stories. All right?
Everything is possible.
Todo es posible. Everything is possible. We also want to educate people, like just the previous segment we were talking about networking, all right? So we try to educate people. How do you do this? How do you network? How do you start a business? How do you? Okay, Patricia Gracia, when she's here, she talks about promoting your business. Naomi Carmona Morsehead talks about being fit. All right? Because you can't have a business and be successful in it if you're not fit, if you're not active, if you're not pursuing success.
You need to be healthy. And one of the key things for me, what I think is education. Get educated. Don't give up. It's like, just keep going. Education is worth it. It's some years that you invest in education are the best in the future.
The best. And one of the things we said on one of our shows is that I'm a strong believer in ABL. Always be learning. Always be learning. Learn from books. Learn from courses you take in school. Learn from courses you take out of school. Learn from reading magazines. Learn from the internet.
New technologies. It's awful when you live in the technology like 20 years ago. It's like, come on, technology is moving. You need to move on too.
Right. Did you see my new phone?
Yeah. Whoa. Wow, Bill has a new phone.
I finally broke
Intelligent
down.
phone.
I finally broke down and bought a smartphone. I think I was the only one left in Santa Clarita that didn't have a smartphone. Okay, I got shamed into it, and so I finally broke down and bought a smartphone. Now, it's going to take me a while because I'm not that smart. It's going to take me a while
You
to learn
are.
how to use it. But once I learn how to use it, look out, world.
I'm proud of you, Bill.
And so the last thing, we talked about inspiring, we talked about educating. The last thing, and this is very important, motivating. Okay, so if you get inspired and you get educated, you're ready to go, right? But in life, obstacles happen, challenges happen. And so you have to continue being motivated to get past those obstacles, to get past those challenges.
And I think when I was mentioning about not giving up, depending your reaction is going to be your outcome.
That's right.
You need to do better and intelligent decisions about if something bad is happening, how I'm going to react. Because depending on that reaction, that's what is going to happen probably in your future, near future, or I don't know, in long term.
That's right. My mother used to say, for every action, she thought she was Einstein. She used to say, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, that's an Einstein theory. But my mother used to say it in Spanish, and it sounded a little different. And also, she used to say it with a belt in her hand. But that's a different story. But anyway, what she would say is, the decisions you make in life have consequences. And if you make wrong decisions, and if you constantly make wrong decisions, you will constantly be on the wrong side of life, and you will be constantly in trouble. And then she would wave the belt and show me. Okay.
Well, that's a good one with the kids. Do you want a consequence or do you want an award? Now, you're listening to your hometown station AM 1220 KHTS.